Alright, let's go.
Alright, let's take a look at our weather forecast today.
Today's forecast, a lot of sunshine, blue skies, marine clouds. Just a perfect day to go outside and relax. That's your forecast. We'll be right back.
Yeah, sunny days, sunny days, sunny days.
Hi everyone, Dr. Anjana Bana here and welcome back to my YouTube channel. We are getting so many interesting questions from our patients, from colleagues, from friends, and we're kind of seeing a pattern here. So we thought it would be great to get some people in, some of our patients in, and some of our staff and friends to ask me their burning questions about aesthetics. But I'd also like to learn more about them. So we are going to have a good time, have a great conversation, and if you have any questions, just drop them down in the comments as well. So actually we have a bunch of crazy questions that patients have sent through. I don't know if some of them are crazy, some of them are pretty normal. So yeah, this is my I like it hot. So hopefully there are some hot questions, so you guys can pick a question and ask me a question.
Okay.
Yeah. What is the question? I'm nervous, I haven't seen these. I know, like these things are always impromptu, they're just on the fly. So ask me.
I think this one's quite easy, it's not one of those hectic ones.
But just your face. Okay, ask me.
The question is, what happens when Botox wears off? And how often should I have it done?
So nothing happens. You go back to looking like yourself. And people are scared that if they do some of these things, they're going to be left disfigured or sagging. And Botox is, it's got still a stigma attached to it. But you pretty much start, you just go back to looking like what you look like. But just a little bit better, because Botox, they don't know the mechanism of it, but it also improves collagen production. So when it's done, it takes about 2 weeks to kick in. So you look good at 2 weeks, at 4 weeks, like maximum sort of, efficiency, but then your skin also starts to look really good. And I know, I wish I could show, I'll send it to you guys, and I'll send you guys, there'll be an insert here. I know Yusuf and his team will put an insert here just to show you. There was a study, a long-term 13-year-old study. They did it between identical twin sisters, and one sister did Botox every 3 months. So it should be every 3 months. Yes. For the last 13 years, and the difference in her skin quality and the way she looked compared to her sister, nothing else but Botox, it's actually quite amazing. And that also shows you that it's safe. So Botox is officially, as an aesthetic treatment, 20 years old this year, but it's been in use for over 30 years and over 100 million vials of the stuff used. So, but yeah, it is like, and then every 3 months. So when patients come, it's like, the last time I did it lasted a year. It's like impossible. That is absolutely impossible that it lasts a year. It actually, like if you think about gymming, so the stuff that makes your muscles move is acetylcholine. It blocks the nerves that make your muscles move permanently. So the nerve is useless. And when you start moving again, when your face starts, when the muscle starts moving again, you basically grow a new nerve. But we usually send reminders at 3 months, yeah. And yours? I hope it's exciting.
Well, mine says all treatments suitable for me as a male to have done. So.
Oh, what a perfect question. That was Actually, yes, all treatments are suitable. So I did this whole male series on Instagram, and then thinking of our male patients, and honestly, they've done it all. So. And a lot of women do hair rejuvenation, because our hair also, after 40 starts to thin out. And just like you take care of your skin, it's almost like a perk, even if there's no problem, you start doing it. So skin peels, fillers, Botox, biostimulators, sure. There's this thing, Kellen's done it. It's a skin tightening device. It's called an EndyMed that we do. Hair removal, laser. So anything that a woman does, a man can do. Honestly, yeah. And also probably, you've got like a bit of a thicker dermis and more fibroblasts. So some of these collagen-producing treatments like needling and all of that, you almost react better. And you're asking, Kellen, you asked about how long does Botox last. And when women come in with their husbands, their husbands always like stretch their Botox, always like looks better, stretches more. I don't know what it is. So, but yeah. So that, anything goes. Yeah. Cool. Any questions? Any more questions from you guys? Besides, like, no?
With the, like, for example, like you had said with the spinning of the blood and stuff.
Yeah.
How does that work? Is that more to like you said, with the circulation and stuff? Does it just help with that?
So it's they call it regenerative medicine. So it's basically using the power of your own body to heal. And platelets have growth factors in them. So growth factors attract fibroblasts, the cells that make collagen, and they also like stimulate the hair follicle. So it attracts all these like sort of chemical messengers to say, listen, hair follicle, or listen, fibroblasts, wake up and start doing your job. And what a platelet is, or like well, it depends. Like, so I do PRP and I do PRF. So PRF is just like pure platelets spun around a bit more slowly, and it creates like a blood clot. And when you cut yourself, like say you scabbed yourself when you were little on your knee, and then you pick the scab and it's all that yellow stuff. So that's what it is, and that is important for healing. It sends it sets up they call it a wound healing cascade. So it's just a way of like, it's like fertilizer for the hair follicle, but also like stimulating blood circulation, because there's also a growth factor called it's a VEGF, so it improves vasculature, improves like blood vessels around the area, and like encourages new blood vessels. So so it's a really, really cool treatment. But also, if you're unhealthy, like say you're a hectic smoker, or you eat lots of junk and you do a PRP, cheese, I don't know if cheese counts as junk. Kellen's like a cheese fiend. But if you generally like, if like someone that is a bit healthier, that takes more saps, might get a better result initially than someone because things like smoking creates a lot of, they call it oxidative stress. Almost like oxidative stress equals rusting. That's oxidation, like when something rusts. So you might need a bit extra treatment. You might need to take more antioxidants to enhance your treatment. But it's a great treatment. I mean, we've seen some really lacquer results with it, really good results. Cool. Anything else? Burning questions?
It's about fillers.
Yes, tell me.
How long do they last?
Okay.
Say, for example, if you have to get jaw fillers.
Yes, Kellen has been nagging me for okay, jawline fillers. So that's okay. So Kellen, you're doing something very interesting, and a lot of male aesthetic doctors do it. Camouflage. So they use a beard to create, like, everyone wants this structured jawline. So there's different kinds of fillers. So hyaluronic acid fillers, like we use for you, absorbs a whole lot of water. But if you want like a real cut jawline, yes, you can use a high viscosity filler. I use something, I can't say the name because I like using Restylane. It's called Nasha. It's like a very, very robust filler. They'll say it lasts 12 months, but actually under ultrasound and CT scans, they found HA filler in your body after 12 years. That was the oldest. So it can stick around for longer. And then, we can also dissolve the filler. So there's like an enzyme called hyaluronidase. Yeah, so our own body makes this hyaluronic acid. It's everywhere in our eyeballs, our joints, our skin, and our own body like kind of wears it out and makes it every day. So, but this is like foreign body, HA or hyaluronic acid. The oldest filler I've ever dissolved was 8 years old under someone's eye. She went wherever 8 years ago to get under eye filler, and it just stuck around. So, but we usually tell patients, depending on the type of filler, 12 months maybe to reassess and repeat. And the other thing I would think would be better than filler for jawline would be either a biostimulator or something called Radius hydroxyapatite. So it's not hyaluronic acid filler. It's basically calcium hydroxyapatite is a mineral that's found in our body. Our teeth are made of it, and it stimulates collagen, but it creates this very defined look, and there's no hyaluronic acid. So hyaluronic acid absorbs water, so you won't get swelling and puffiness. So that would be a good thing. The radius spears after about 2 years they disappear. You can do it over that depending, yeah. But you guys are young, so like, you know, you wouldn't have to repeat the treatment as much as you do. Yeah. Okay, cool guys. So thank you for all your questions. I really liked answering them. I know patients always phone us up. I'm sorry to ask, but I really love answering questions. I like teaching people, and I like you guys going into this with an open mind. So thanks so much for joining me today. And if you guys have any questions, please drop them down in the comments below. Like, subscribe, and share. Bye.